When you run a company, and in our case, a film production company, it doesn't matter how much knowledge you have if the motivation is not there. We are 6 employees, 6 different creators in our company. And to be able to work together flawlessly and deliver high quality videos, we have to be motivated.
Then, what isn't better than traveling far away from your homeland and throughout the journey, let everybody express themselves through the most creative camera we know of, the Insta360s. This will be quite exciting as you'll see some new sides of us.
This is so scary.
Are you kidding me?
What?
You'll see the differences that exist within the theme, and most importantly, you'll see how we all differently express ourselves through storytelling and video.
Welcome to this quite special episode of Making a Film Company.
So I had quite a few criteria on my list. I wanted it to be somewhere that we hadn't been before. I wanted it to be maybe a place where you could combine nature and city, somewhere where we could have a house where we could live together so we were not all in separate hotel rooms, because that would defeat a bit of the purpose of the trip. And the choice fell on Cape Town in South Africa.
We're gonna stay here for like 10 days or something and just have fun, and that was an amazing feeling. I guess in the group, I feel like I'm a little bit awkward and goofy, I guess. But Anders is more goofy than me, so and Morten is more awkward than me. So I don't know. I'm sort of like in between everyone. I do mostly cinematography, but I also do directing, editing, visual effects. So when we were told that each of us were gonna make one Insta360 video, I was a little bit like scared, because I felt like, yeah, I do so many things that I should be able to like make something cool. But then I just decided to like lower my shoulders and think what's like fun to make. It doesn't necessarily have to be like super crazy or really good. I just want, yeah, lots of movement. And 360 camera is actually super perfect for that, because it's like, it's so small and light, especially on this long stick like this. It's very easy to like stick it around someone, like move it really quickly, and then you can just frame later. So you don't have to like think about where the camera is pointing really. So my idea is to sort of like introduce everyone. I hope it's gonna look really cool. Shit. Touch and bit. Se up and bit. I kind of wanted to make an action sequence, but then again, we don't have like professional stuntmen, so doing some movements, but like the camera is like mostly what's making it feel like an action sequence, and I thought it turned out really cool.
det noen av dere som har høydeskrekk? Her?
Ja.
Mathias og Kim?
Hvordan det?
Det litt bra.
Ja, kult.
We're going to take my 360 clip. It's going to be, of course, a time lapse. We're going up to the top of the mountain. I just hope the rest of the guys can make it to the top as well. It's 1 hour, it's pretty steep. Not that much time until the sunset, so we need to be quite quick.
When you're walking up, you're just looking into this wall of like rocks, right? So it's not as scary. Just looking down, it was frightening. This is so scary. It's so far down. I was really starting to fear that I wouldn't get down because, yeah, it did not feel good.
Yay!
Jeg skulle så ned til sånn at for faen, så begynner jeg å skjelve i beina. Og så
It felt so good having done that, having pushed myself, and just looking out over that amazing view. Felt really good.
Someone's calling me. Morten. Oi,
So I've actually shot quite a lot on the Insta360. I've been doing some promotional materials for them, for launch videos. So I've been shooting both on the normal 1-inch edition and this 360 1-inch edition for time-lapse. And for me, the best results you get if you just put it into interval mode and shoot raw photos. You can put it in the time-lapse mode, but that will create a video file which is quite a bit more compressed. So I prefer doing it with the raw photos, and that gives you super crisp photos. So I just put it into auto mode, raw, and I'm just gonna let it run for, a couple of hours.
My name is Morten and I'm the CEO of VJUS. I think I'm a better listener than I am a talker, and I think that's both my weakest point and my strongest point as a leader. I tend to like things play out in the company, let the dynamics of the group work out as they are naturally doing. I like to not intervene too much creatively with people. I want them to explore their own creativity without me telling them what to do. And I don't think I'm really born a leader. I enjoy most being out in nature, all by myself, taking pictures and enjoying beautiful landscapes. That's what I enjoy the most.
So the time-lapse is done. Let's have a look at the final result.
My name is Mathias and I'm a sound designer and sound recordist here at VJUS. But I also do coordination and project management, and I help out with ideas and scripts when that's needed. I'm probably the most experienced of the group. I've worked with TV and films for 14-15 years, so I try to use that experience to make sure that both the planning and the production on set goes smoothly.
Mathias has been a really great addition to the team since he started full-time here this fall. He has been on bigger sets, he knows how things are supposed to be done, and I think he's really important in order to take VJUS to the next level.
So I wanted to try to make a horror film, to use it both as sort of a paranormal activity surveillance camera, but also like as just a normal cinema camera. So I made a short little idea that doesn't actually make any sense, but it's a horror film. It doesn't need to make sense. So yeah, I hope it turns out okay, and I hope I can make some cool sound effects to it as well.
Snyggt. Ja, det tror jeg er jævlig kult.
Oi, det så fett ut da. Ja, og så må jeg bare se i kamera, så blir det fint.
Det var
veldig
perfekt.
kult. Jeg digger det.
Det er kult.
Vi kjører på en sånn til. So, here you have Norway's worst actor in a weird little horror movie.
So the day started off great. We went to Cape Town, we ate lunch. But what I didn't know at this point was that my wedding ring was gone. Hello, my name is Anders and I'm about to make my wife very angry and very sad at the same time.
Ser dere på bakken?
So we looked at pictures to see where I could have lost the ring, but we didn't have enough pictures to narrow down the location. But then we started to look at the videos we shot. And by looking at video, we had already helped Kim find his missing phone. And we could also see where Morten dropped his car keys. So by looking at the video of me at the beach, I did have the ring at 7:20 p.m. But I did not have the ring on my finger 7:30, 10 minutes later, when we came back to the house. And we found out it was between the beach and our house. We're just gonna walk the same path and see if we can find it. So I'm a very optimistic person, probably so optimistic that I'm very glad that we have Morten in our company because he's more of a realist. He knows that I probably won't find the ring. I will probably feel quite bad if I don't find this ring. It will, yeah, we have to find it. We have traveled so far and using all my time on finding the ring, was that a good idea? Well, it was getting late, so we just had to stop looking and maybe I could come back to the beach another day. Yeah.
Nice.
So I really like drama. I don't like drama, but I like acting and fictional films. So I thought, could we make a little scene here, fictional scene with a 360 camera, and use the freeze frame effect, where we have one character that actually freezes, but the other characters are still moving. And I like humor as well. So maybe we could implement this into a scene. So I'm the creative producer here in VJUS. I like to talk with people, be creative, start ideas. So I'm often involved in meetings. And I'm actually the only one in the company who's married and have kids. I happen to have a lot of dad jokes. Some of them really bad, some of them actually not too bad. So during lunch breaks, I'm kind of I have some jokes laying around. Yeah.
Anders is a fantastic filmmaker. Sometimes it goes a little bit too hard though, so I'm not at all surprised that his 360 video is way too long.
Juni Marie is gonna play Mathias and myself. Let's see how it goes. I have no idea how this is gonna turn out, but we're just gonna try.
Men da vil jeg fryse deg da. Jeg vil jo høre hva han har å si. Hvorfor skal jeg fryse han?
The big challenge here is gonna be the technical part where we're gonna freeze Mathias while we are still continuing the scene. This is gonna be challenging. We just have to do it. Yeah, it's exciting.
Okay.
Ja. Vær så god. Sånn. Se her.
Vær så god.
Takk.
Til deg. Den til meg.
Fancy. Det ser veldig godt ut.
Du, det er en ny oppskrift. Der har vi en bra. Du, jeg brukte de der nye nøttene.
Ja?
Ja, du har ikke prøvd det ennå.
Ja, men det tror jeg passer skikkelig bra til
Ja,
den
fordi
her.
jeg tror det, i den retten her, så tror jeg det er veldig god faktisk, de nøttene.
Ja, men det tror jeg også.
Ja.
Men så nice. Jeg gleder meg til å prøve det.
Hvem er han fyren her egentlig? Det er tredje gang du har med deg en fyr som ikke oppfører seg. Det er så irriterende. Jeg trodde det skulle bli koselig middag. Det er sånn så mye... Vet du hvor lang tid jeg har brukt på den maten der? Og så kommer det en fyr som jeg ikke... Asgeir eller hva søren han heter, og kommer og bare skal spy maten vår utover hagen. Kan ikke du bare finne deg en venn som er ålreit, da? Hallo? Du kan begynne å... Frøs du meg nå? Vi har sagt at vi ikke skal fryse hverandre.
Men kom igjen da. Kan du ikke bare gi han her en sjanse? Han er jo kjempehyggelig.
Hvorfor skal jeg gi en... Dette er tredje gangen det skjer. Tredje gang at det kommer en dust hit.
Ja, men du gir dem aldri en sjanse. Vær så snill. Bare den ene gangen han er
Men
kjempehyggelig.
se hva han holder på med da. Skal jeg la han bare spy utover hele hagen vår?
Vær så snill. Bare denne gangen.
Ok, greit. Du får rydde.
Sorry, beklager. Det var sykt høflig av meg. Jeg bare tåler ikke nøtter.
Oi, sorry. Jeg skulle sagt for at det var nøtter oppe.
Men maten var kjempegod, altså. Det var helt nydelig.
Takk.
Ja, funker ikke.
Ja, takk. Så du tåler ikke nøtter, nei? Ja, beklager. Ja. Ja, men dette er jo kjempekoselig. Kan ikke dere fortelle hvordan dere møttes, da?
Feel like falling deeper, colder nights than
I have lovingly been given the nickname Sassy J at the office. So I guess I'm the sassy one out of the bunch. To be honest, when Morten first pitched this idea, like we're all gonna make our own 360 video, yeah, I got really anxious about it. Compared to all these other guys, I just have way less experience. Honestly, I'm just super fresh in this whole business. I could just picture my video ending up so janky, just being so bad compared to the other ones. I gotta make this video regardless. So I was like, you know what? I want to make sure that this becomes an awesome video.
Yo dude, what do you want to make, yeah?
Yeah, so my video is gonna be dance focused. I feel like my trademark, my specialty is dancing. I love dancing, yes, as you can see. And so I wanted to make like a very stylized music video-esque type of scene. That's the mission for today. We're gonna film it on the beach. So, yeah. Det är långt.
Jo bra, kom igen.
Mathias, kan du hålla? Och så blir det over sånn, och så blir det sånn, och så blir det sånn. So we're gonna do this last shot. This is the shot where the 360 camera is gonna be panning around, I think even more than 360 degrees. And I'm gonna clone myself and I'm gonna be dancing around the camera. So this is the last shot. I hope it's gonna be cool. So I need you guys to like crouch down so that you're not visible in the shot. Okay? Good. Thank you.
Way too much money coming out of woodwork. Remember back then, dog, I told them that it would work. They ain't take it serious. I showed them that I could first. Swerg is draining all of this time. I've been refraining. Now I make hits when I cover the bases. Now I got time to go get it. I told them I do it. I swear that I'm running the most. I don't know what they've been talking. I told them I'm here and I'm working so hard, but they don't. I'm in the base and I'm making a way. And I told them that this is the life that I chose. They trying to test me. I told them you really don't want it. I told them that I gotta go. Now I got way too much money coming out of woodwork. Remember back then, dog, I told them that it would work. They ain't take it serious. I showed them that I could first. Now I got a crib off the strings. So that's good. I got way too much money coming out of woodwork. Remember back then, dog, I told them that it would work. They ain't take it serious. I showed them that I could first. Now I got a crib off the strings. So that's good work. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I like to think that I'm a person that knows everybody and everybody knows me, and that I spread good vibes in the office.
So Kim is like this positive dog, cute dog. I'm not too much into dogs. He's trustful.
Loving, caring, talented.
And he likes to talk. Well, dogs don't talk, but you know what I mean. Social.
He's more into art than the other people here in the crew, but I can relate to that.
My idea is to create a kind of like atmospheric film, much inspired by the film Lighthouse. As you may or may not know, I actually have a bachelor degree from the Art Academy in Oslo, so I guess this is going to be quite different than the other ones at VJUS, I guess.
I wanted to make something completely different, much more based on an atmosphere or a mood. I just grabbed flashlights as the light source, stripped down, ran on the beach and just saw what the ideas would pop up.
go down to the beach, scan the place where I think the ring is. I think this is if we don't find it now, we won't find it. Like the metal detector is the best tool to use now.
So we had agreed to meet a woman with a metal detector at the beach. So I brought the camera and went with Anders to the beach, mostly to just document Anders not finding the ring and breaking his wife's heart. The ring was gone. Like there's kilometers of beach and the ring is somewhere. We sort of know where it might be, but I don't think we'll find it.
Are you kidding me?
What? What?
Wow. Can I give you a hug? Wow, thank you so much. Wow, this feels like a dream. This is just crazy. This means a lot to me, so thank you so much.
I saved your marriage.
Yes, saved my marriage. Wow. I might be the person in the group who's more into the supernatural stuff. So many times like miracles like this have happened, and it's just, I don't know what it is. I don't know if someone's helping me or something, but in one way I would like to believe that. It feels good to kind of believe that there's something else out there. It should be something else out there.
Wow! Oh, nice!
Finner ringen!
Husk å se på den din og ikke den andre sin.
Det står.
To me, this was a really good trip. I know most of VJUS really well, but it's something different when you live together for 10 days. It's you get to know different sides of people. So yeah, I feel I'm closer to everyone now.
Although it's just like a short, silly video, it was still fun to challenge myself and see that I can actually exceed the expectations that I have for myself. And that was just a big motivational boost to see that I am really capable of these things.
Hey, hey, hey!
It was a good trip, and I hope that this is something that we can continue to do, because I think it was really good for the team to do something like this together.
It was interesting seeing the different ways people were using the 360 camera. Very different methods of filmmaking. I think it showed a little bit about who we are as a team as well. We're quite flexible, we are creative, we are not afraid to try new things. Sometimes we do great, sometimes we fail a bit, but we keep going and we try to explore new areas and new ways of making videos.
It was a successful trip, and you don't need to travel far to experience what we experienced. If you have a team, if you have friends around you, just do something else. Like, you can just travel, I don't know, somewhere like not far from your hometown, as long as it's something a bit different.
If you also want to check out the Insta360 camera we used in this episode, the 360 1-inch edition, then check out the link in the description below.
So this is one episode of many in our series called Making a Film Company. If you want to see all episodes, press the playlist appearing somewhere up here or here, and we'll see you again for a new video. I hope you like it. Share with friends, share with family, and I'll see you again. Ha det bra!
I believe in physics, I believe in science. And what found your ring, Anders? Well, it was physics, it was science, it was a metal detector, it was technology. It was a miracle.